So it's February 3rd? It's February 3rd. I just got a message.
Like you just woke up.
I just woke up.
What
Oh my
year
God.
is it?
It says that 100% of my data has been used. They're going to add a gig of data and charge me $15. But this is the day
for
that
the
my
convenience.
this is for the convenience, and this is the day that my plan rolls over. So like today should have been the first day of the new. I have
Maybe
6
you're wrong.
gigs a
Maybe
month.
it's tomorrow that it rolls over, and you just fucked up.
Maybe whatever. It's $15. Who cares?
We added like a bunch of data to our account because Nicole. Fuck.
I think I'll try.
Here we go. Yeah, you do you.
Oh, it's a game over. What's up?
No, it's not a game over. It's just you died. So it.
Oh, it's about to be a game over.
Oh, okay. There's 0 lives left. Yeah, sure. Nicole used to blow through data a bunch because
Maybe I shouldn't play. I couldn't even get into the hole. I'm so bad that I couldn't even start the letter.
Nicole used to blow through data because she worked in an office where there was just absolutely terrible Wi-Fi, and then she started working from home where there was
only Wi-Fi.
Where there was only Wi-Fi, and then suddenly, like we went from constantly monitoring data and like going over all the time to like never having to even think about it. We should probably go back and remove some of that data.
Actually, I was paying for 3 gigs of data a month, and I was like, this is perfect. Or not perfect. I was like, this is less than is convenient for me.
Oh God, Keith, what if instead we just do something else?
You want to do something else? Here you go.
Or I guess
and I got a message from AT&T being like, hey dog, how about 3 more gigs a month on us? And I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So they bumped me up to 6 for no extra charge. I don't know why, or I have no idea why.
I never saw that man again. He just walked into my life like a whisper on the wind and gave me 3 gigs a month, and it was gone just as soon.
That's exactly how it happened. We've done all of these, Kyle.
Well, I didn't remember. I'm checking. I'm just checking.
It's okay.
Could I just
It's
fucking
okay.
check,
You can
Keith?
You can check.
Is it okay if I
You can
check?
Put the knife down. Be calm.
Don't fucking tell me who I can't check.
And so I was thrilled to get 3 gigs free a month extra. But now, because I have those gigs, I'm just like fucking willy-nilly with my gigs. Especially because
you have to be careful with your gigs, bro.
Yeah.
You can't go nuts with those gigs.
Well, I've been doing a lot of streaming podcasts without downloading them.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you.
And it sucks because my work's Wi-Fi is like the public Wi-Fi. So every time I go there, the internet doesn't work unless I like go into a browser and confirm, like click yes. Like, yes, cool, I do want the internet, accept the terms of use, connect now. And I just always forget to do that, so I just turn my Wi-Fi off and go sell all day.
Over the summer when I was working the outside security job,
do you think he gets a sore butt from this?
I mean, well, the icy one, I mean, he's kind of like an icy butt, right?
Well, cold butt, you can get butt burn from ice.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I had that outside job, and that was when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out.
So you're doing a lot of sneaking around?
I was doing a lot of sneaking around. I was doing a lot of stealth kills.
Do you think that the covert nature of MGSV made you better at your job?
I mean, it must have, right?
Yeah.
Anyway. I was catching up on Metal Gear Scanlan, and I had a lot of it to watch. And I was doing it on my phone. And eventually, I just had to make sure I was always on Wi-Fi. But, for the first, day or 2 that I was doing that, I was on data for some of it. I just assumed that the app didn't use data, and I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I used up our entire month of data in, 1 day.
Oops. It's not that hard to not use data unless you've got, for some reason why you've got to sometimes turn Wi-Fi off, and then remembering to put Wi-Fi back on is the real killer.
Yeah, I do that,
really, it's not the fact that I listen to podcasts on data. on on my break at work. It's that I don't turn it back on
Right.
when I'm at home.
Yeah,
And I'm watching YouTube videos.
Like I said, data's not really a concern for us at this point anymore.
What do
but
you get a month?
I don't even know. But I still constantly will like look at my phone and realize, oh fuck, I turned Wi-Fi off 6 hours ago for that particular reason and never turned it back on.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck!
Oh man, let me try. This is my time to shine.
Yes.
So is this because the time that we beat this we didn't get the star?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think
because
that's what happened.
I was thinking like I feel like we definitely beat this. Yeah, I think it took us like an entire episode to beat this, and then we walked outside and didn't, or I walked outside and didn't get the star, and then it was just like, well, forget this whole fucking game, forget this whole fucking thing.
Oh, no, backwards.
Oh, you dip. You dip.
I'm a dip.
Other movies I saw recently.
Yeah,
Tropic
done.
Thunder.
All right.
It was all right. It was. I watched the trailer, and it kind of got me excited. I was kind of hoping like
Done.
it would be better than it was, but it wasn't better than it was. It just was what it was, which was.
Hi, I beat you.
I also saw The Martian. Did you see that?
I have not seen The Martian yet.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Are you proud of me?
For beating?
Yeah, I got it. I did the thing.
Yeah. Good job, son. I'm proud.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Game Dad.
You're welcome, son.
Game Dad, did you see the big game?
Yeah,
you
whatever.
there?
Yeah, I'm watching.
God.
I'm watching The Martian, Game Son.
I'm so lucky to have a dad that loves me.
Go get me a beer. Yeah.
I watched two like really cynical shows yesterday.
Oh, man! I guess I have been watching
A lot of movies?
A lot of movies because I also just recently watched Mad Max Fury Road. Finally.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a good.
It's great. I've been meaning to rewatch it because
Just the visual style in that movie is so arresting.
it is. And it's also I really like that it's made by the same dude,
Huh?
directed by the same dude. That
Who
directed
did the
originals.
other ones? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which I think is very cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Not that I've seen those, but whatever.
Right. I also haven't seen this, but I don't feel like
I
need
did think
to.
it was a really weird choice to bring Mel Gibson back as Mad Max, but that's fine. You know what? The thing is, he's done his time, guys.
Yeah.
He paid his debt to society. So lay off Mel Gibson, everybody.
I don't think he did any time.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He went to jail for all the horrible things he did and said. And now it's fine.
No, I don't think so.
Because A, we've built up this myth in our society that we have to forgive awful people that did awful things just because they went to jail for it. And also, Mel Gibson didn't go to jail for anything. Mel Gibson's the worst. Anyway.
But you can't say that movie where he can read women's minds isn't perfect. You know the one, What Women Want?
What women want.
He knows what they want because he can read their
He
mind.
can read their minds, finally.
And that's how you know that it's like totally true because it was their actual thoughts.
And the movie was probably written by a woman. So.
yeah.
Whatever. I haven't seen that movie, so I can't.
And all women think the same. So if
Yeah,
it was written by a woman,
Well, no, hang on though. Hang on.
that's not what you said. Your words, not mine.
Oh, I didn't understand what you were getting at.
How many are there? 8? There are 8, right? 8 of the coins.
Yes, Keith. There's 8 red coins. Welcome back to fucking Mario 64
Sorry.
101.
Oh, I'm
Piece
having
of shit,
trouble dealing with
asshole.
all the cough syrup I've been drinking. My bad.
Have you been drinking on a cup?
Yeah, I have a newly developed
Oh,
scissor habit.
damn it! I wanted to be the one to say scissor.
You can still say it.
No,
I just said it
it's-
first.
No, that's all that matters. Dude, if you're down on the scissor game, you know that it's all about who comes in first.
Yeah. I watched a movie called The History of Future Folk.
What?
It's been on my Netflix, like, you'd love this for, like, 2 years.
What?
And it is a movie, so I didn't know this going in. Apparently there is a real band called Future Folk.
Oh.
They're a semi-comedy band.
Okay.
Um,
Now that I know that, it's just a movie about a band.
well, okay, but this is not a documentary-style movie. This is a fictional movie that, like, uses this real band.
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. It uses the real band members, and it's about the real band's actual mythos. It's just assuming that mythos to be true, which is that they are these two guys
like
from the
Kiss
planet
movie.
Hondo. Yes, like from the planet Hondo, and they come to Earth to destroy it to make room for their species, whose
Home.
planet is about to be destroyed.
Like Home.
I don't know what that is.
As a recently released animated movie.
I did not see that, no. But they come to Earth and they go, they hear music for the first time. So instead of destroying Earth, they decide to live there. And it's about
That's great. But you had never heard of the band before.
I had never heard of the band, so I watched
Did you
the movie.
listen to some of the music first?
No, I watched the movie and there was music in the movie. I was like, this music's really good. I want to listen to these songs. And then in listening to in Googling the songs, I learned, oh, they have an album of live music that they have done.
Okay, so
It was a good movie. I watched it 2 times in a row.
2 times in a row?
Yeah, which I had only done once before with Summer Wars.
Did I watch Summer Wars twice in a row? I played. I when Journey came out. The night Journey came out, I played Journey twice in a row.
I've never done that with a game, I don't think.
Well, Journey. I mean,
I don't know. I've never played it.
Oh God damn it! But it's only like, on the high end, it's like 2.5 hours long.
Okay,
So it's
yeah,
an
that's
easy
not-
one to play twice.
Right.
Like, because if a new game comes out that's awesome, I'll play it for like 5 hours in one sitting. Like the first night I get it, like no problem.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, so yeah, there's like a weird stalking scene in that movie, but other than that, it's really great.
I can't even imagine what that means, but I thought you were gonna say like, oh, like I really liked the music in the movie, so I went and looked up their music, and all of it was different, and they didn't actually make the music in the movie, and also it was terrible.
No. It was all of the songs that were in the movie were actual songs by them, plus more songs that were not in the movie.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's I think that it's maybe not like an amazing movie, but it's such an original idea and execution, and it's also very cute.
Okay.
That it was worth watching twice. But really, what happened was I watched it while Gavin wasn't home or something,
And then
he
Gavin
got
got
home,
home,
and
yeah,
then I was
okay.
like, "Hey, we should watch this movie today. It's really great." I just
Yeah.
watched it, and then it's like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch that whenever. When do you want to watch it?" And I was like, "I'll watch it again now, whatever." So then we watched it again.
Gotcha.
But really, really impressive first few scenes. Do a great job of like really hooking, really telling you what the movie is about.
Sure. Where the fuck is the star?
But it had been in my Netflix like recommended list forever, and I was just so put off by like the name and the cover art to the movie that I was like, I'll never watch this.
Okay.
And then one day I was like, I have nothing else to watch. I'll watch this weird thing.
That's what they always say is they always
They
say
say
never
never judge a movie by its Netflix art.
They say never judge a book by its cover, but judge everything else by their respective covers. I think
Right.
is
Never
how it
judge a
goes.
book by its cover, the exception to the rule.
the exception to the rule of judging things by covers.
That's why it's such a good warning, is because most other things, like we're so used to judging things by their covers, and with a book you can't. So it's nice to have that reminder.
Yeah. Well,
like,
you can, but you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. You should never. Although to be fair, a cover of a book gives you a heck of a lot more information than Netflix art does.
I did. Does it?
Yeah.
What do you-
Well, because the
what?
cover of a book there includes like the back, where it like
Oh
describes.
no.
Yeah.
That's. I don't think they're including the back.
Well, because
when they say
think of
the
a book cover, right? Think of a book cover.
Yeah.
Taking a hardcover book, they've got that leaflet that comes off. That is the cover to the book.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it covers
That's
the book.
not what they're talking
They're saying
about.
never judge a book by the very front.
Yeah.
Even that has more information, I think, than a Netflix
Like the
cover.
front
because it'll have
cover.
like the author, if it's won any awards, it might have a quote on it. That's more information than just like a picture.
I feel like I never figured out how to do this one and had to just look at a guide or something. How does this one go?
Are we streaming live right now?
Yes.
Can they hear audio for the game?
No.
Okay.
I did remember while you were talking. I remembered a fun thing to relay that happened while we were watching Straight Outta Compton.
What happened?
Just like I was kind of surprised that Nicole wanted to watch it, or was at least okay with watching it, because it didn't seem like something she'd be interested in. I don't think she ended up liking it, but she didn't complain about it. But there was like one part early on where she's just like, and they say the N-word a lot in this movie. I was just like, did you not know what NWA stands for? Because I feel like that was to be expected.
They do, yeah, they do put it right out on Front Street, which is a road. It's a main road in Compton.
I mean, you're
is
almost
Front Street.
My body has melted away. Have you run into any headhunters lately? I could sure use a new body. I feel like as a kid, the line about headhunters, like, just, I was so utterly perplexed by that.
Why would you need a headhunter? We have the head.
Yeah, like,
We
well,
just need a body.
I guess a headhunter is, like, they're only looking for heads, and that's all he's got. I guess.
But like, we don't need someone to help find where his head is.
What do I do here?
I think you have to find a body and roll it to it.
I don't feel like I remember anything like that being in this game.
Do we have to find a headhunter?
This is what I'm saying.
Do you want me to Google it?
I mean, we have a player's guide.
To Mario 64?
Yeah.
Do you think Googling it would be faster than me getting up, finding the player's guide, and finding the page?
Yeah, it's right there. I can see it from here. But I mean, we don't have to look it up. We can just do the thing.
Yeah, let's try it.
God damn it!
What?
I was trying to go into the stupid one-ups and I didn't get it. Yeah, The Martian was a good one, though. You should watch The Martian.
I watched The Martian.
The Martian made me want to play Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I've read some of the book.
Oh, I didn't know it was a book.
Yeah, it's a book. It's a fairly well-received book. I haven't gotten anywhere near far enough into it to tell you if it's any good, though.
But man, it's super weird that it won Best Comedy at the Golden Globes.
It won Best Comedy at the Golden Globes? The Martian did?
Like, even the people accepting the awards went up on stage and went like, oh, thank you, comedy! And then, like, moved their hand back and forth like, eh!
Is it funny?
Like, yeah, but not, like, in the way that it's a comedy, but, like, Matt Damon's character is, like, a smart aleck who says a bunch of funny things all the time. But the jokes almost don't fit with the movie. I almost felt like there were too many jokes.
The book seems to be like that. The book seems to be very jokey.
Okay.
Or at least he seems to be like very glib about his situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Where he's like, I'm just a guy on fucking Mars. What the fuck? Which I think was a direct quote.
I'm just some fucking jerk fuck jerking off on Mars.
Remember when I played a fallen angel? Matt Damon was also the star of the book.
It's also like basically the same predicament as he was in Interstellar. You see
Okay, so
Interstellar?
you have to talk to the body. You have to find the body and talk to it, and then it follows you.
What
Yeah.
did you just say?
Find the body and talk to it,
So just this right here. Then.
and then you have to talk to it like
I need a good head on my shoulders. Do you know of anybody in need of a good body, please do. I'll follow you if you do. Okay.
You've got to like stay with it or it'll disappear though.
Fuck. Fuck.
It's good. You're
Fuck.
good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Did you see Interstellar?
No.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
liked that.
I rewatched
Some parts were kind of stupid, but not. Yeah. So it always like just rolls off. I
Okay,
remember
so you've
this
got to
now.
stand with the head, I think.
Like I have to race the thing
Yeah.
down or something. Like, oh, man, what? What if instead I exit and go someplace else?
Okay. It's a stand.
What does it say?
You have to follow the pathway all the way down to the snowman's head. Do not jump off the cliff or anything. Make sure you stand right in front of the snowman's head after you finish sliding. Let the body hit you.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird. Oh, no.
The only sci-fi movie I've seen recently has been I rewatched Galaxy Quest when Snape died.
The only sci-fi movie I watched recently was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, where Snape killed someone.
Who's the guy that spoiled that for you in two different ways?
John Davies, like maybe a month or two after the book came out. Probably like a month.
I didn't realize that it was John that did that.
Yeah, John sent me a link to a website, and he just said, I really want this shirt. And it was like a store page, and the shirt said, Dumbledore dies on page whatever. I just saved you 5 hours and $35 or something. And I was like, dude. And he's like, oh no, I'm sorry.
Wait, he should have been sorry. He's the one that wants the shirt intentionally spoiling that.
Well, I think it was
his
like
first victim was you.
Well, I don't think it was like a real want. It was kind of like a haha, look at this shitty shirt, but isn't it kind of funny though? And then he was like, but you don't know how he dies, so there's still that thing. And I was like, okay, I guess that's something I have. So then I told this story to Chris fucking French.
Oh, it's Chris French.
World's worst spoiler of things.
That's the guy that's the name I was remembering, was Chris French.
So in the movie that I make about this happening, this entire feature film.
Is he related to French Stewart?
Yeah, Chris French. Yeah, it's Chris French Stewart. It's he doesn't say the Stewart part of his name. So in the movie that I make about this happening, this whole epic saga.
Yeah.
It's
so
like
the movie that you're making.
The movie that I'm making. Yes, I'm making it right now as we talk.
Congratulations on the green light, by the way.
Thank you. So it's.
Do you think I can jump from one tree to another tree?
I'm so convinced that I don't want to see it because it might shatter my reality.
Okay.
So in the movie, John says, "Don't worry, you don't know how he dies though, so there's still that." And I go, "Oh, okay." And then smash cut to me in front of Chris French saying, "But I don't know how he dies, so there's still that." And then he just goes, "Oh, Snape kills him." I'm just like, are you fucking kidding? Like, I just finished telling you a story about how I'm upset that I know that Dumbledore dies, but that I don't know how he dies.
But you didn't know why Snape kills him.
That's true. And technically, nobody did.
Right, that's fair. Well, no, he did to keep his cover under wraps.
Yeah, but you didn't know that until the 7th book.
Right.
Which is the next one.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's... Yeah, fuck you.
Shimmery wall. Ooh, secret door.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, can't you, like, walk straight up the pillars or some shit like that?
I don't know.
What good are you?
If there's a fireball, I know what those are.
Things Keith is useful for. Can make any sound with mouth.
I can make any sound, even elemental sounds.
Elemental sound?
Yeah, I could, like, if you told me what, like, to make.
What is hydrogen sounds?
Hydrogen sound like, I can do that.
By the way, hydrogen, I'm calling you out. You're not a real element. You're just a fucking proton. Go fuck yourself.
You think just hydrogen is a proton?
Yeah.
I mean, it
That's
has
what it is.
a proton.
Yeah, it has a proton.
It's got a nucleus.
The proton is the nucleus.
Ooh, is that true?
Well, the nucleus of an atom is just a number of protons and neutrons, and hydrogen just has one proton. Yo, dog, you're just a fucking proton.
What is it? But it's got to have an electron too. No,
You're right, yeah. But then it's just a hydrogen ion. Like, hey, dude, like, fucking.
But if you combine it with another thing,
it's like
in the same way.
It's like when solo artists make their artist name like something band or whatever. It's like
like the J. Arthur
like the
Keen's
J. Arthur Keen's band. It's like, dude, you're not a band. You're just a guy.
one man.
Don't make this weird.
You've heard of a one-man band?
Hydrogen, don't make this weird. Quit. You're
Man,
making
lay
this
off
weird right
hydrogen.
now. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hydrogen's really important, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really important because it's just a proton, and those make everything.
Can I say this though? I'll say this.
Go ahead.
Hydrogen didn't decide to be an element. Someone
You know
else
what?
said that it was.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Truth bomb.
Yeah.
Truth bomb.
No one said, listen, when I was in high school and everybody's saying, like, oh, Keith is the coolest person in school, Keith is so great, and we love him.
Yeah.
And he's just, like easily the best out of all of us.
Like Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith didn't ask for someone to make a trailer of it where they quote somebody saying that it's the best Star Wars movie. Like, that just happened
It
to
just
it.
happened to it.
Yeah.
Star Wars Revenge of the Sith didn't say it was the best Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous anyone said that because obviously the best Star Wars movie is Star Wars Episode 3.5 Revenge of the Nerds.
I think that we've talked about how we don't like, or at least maybe I don't like The Force Awakens as a name for the newest Star Wars movie.
I think we talked about that a while ago. It doesn't bother me at all.
Well, I because the original reason that it bothered me was that, like, I don't care that it's been a while. I don't like that it's trying to say that it's a reboot in its title. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
I also don't like that it's the only Star Wars movie where the last word isn't a noun.
Wait. Okay.
Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones,
all right.
Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope.
You're right.
Empire Strikes Back.
There you go. Well, but I have a back. You have a back. We all have backs.
It's a different back.
They're striking your back.
Yeah.
I think is what they're trying to say there.
But then Return of the Jedi,
Yeah.
and then
No, I think you're right. I think The Force Awakens, it's not like completely unlike the other ones, but it is a little dissimilar. But also, a lot of those titles are hecka wicked bad.
I don't know.
Return of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith are both fine. Empire Strikes Back, I feel like, gets a weird pass where I think it's easy to not think about how weird of a title that sounds, but it is weird.
Yeah.
And then, like, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones are
Well, the other thing
straight
is that
garbage.
I think this was from what was sorry, which were the two that you thought were straight garbage?
Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones.
I like the title of Phantom Menace. I just don't think it accurately represents what that movie's about.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But Attack of the Clones is the worst thing, to the point where when I heard about it, I almost thought it was like a joke or something. And now that I know
What the clones are?
now that I know that about George Lucas's weird motif that only he gets, where like Star Wars is a throwback to like old serials.
I get that.
It makes sense. Yeah, you get it because someone told you.
Yeah.
You didn't get that before.
But I was young enough when I was told about it that I think I carried it with me.
I don't want to do any of these. These don't suck.
Do you want to do a different game? Do you want to finish talking about Star Wars and then play a different game?
I do want to do that.
Yeah. I think what was the name of that special edition DVD documentary for the original trilogy?
Empire of Dreams.
I believe it was Empire of Dreams where they talked about this, but I could be wrong. Where they were like talking about how like each title like goes to like this title is for The M for the bad guys, and this title is for the good guys.
They don't do that because I don't know what you're talking about, and I've seen that like 5 times.
There's like the Phantom Menace, and then the Clones, and then there's the Sith, but then A New Hope, but then Empire Strikes Back, but then there's Return of the Jedi, where it's sort of like kind of back and forth, like good guys, bad guys, good guys, bad guys.
Sure. And then Force Awakens is like,
Is like what? Force what awakens?
Well, I mean,
if anything, they're talking about the Force Awakening in Rey.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Sure.
I think You're
right. Yeah. Spoilers. Someone in a Star Wars movie can use the Force.
No. That's a for real spoiler because they very intentionally went out of their way to not show any of that in the trailers and always show Finn as the one holding the lightsaber.
That's true.
So they were obfuscating that.
Which I would have preferred. I want Finn to be a Jedi. I don't like Rey's with the Force and she's probably related to somebody with the Force or some shit. My friend Vlad has a theory that she's Poe Dameron's daughter. That's his theory.
No offense, Vlad's a fucking idiot. No offense, Vlad. Hey Vlad, I love you. You're an idiot.
Vlad's theory is based on that Poe is clearly Force sensitive with how good of a pilot he is.
By the way,
keep drawing attention to him being a good pilot.
By the way, I think it's a really bad look for you that you keep constantly hanging out with the president of Russia.
Listen, Putin is. I don't agree with his politics, but he's a good person.
Is he the president? What is he?
He's the president.
It is a president.
He's a president.
Okay.
What do you think? He's like a king?
Like a prime minister? I don't
know. No, he's the president.
He could be the I don't know.
Divine ruler.
See, now that you're saying that, like it's so obvious and I'm an idiot, like I don't think you're right. Like I don't believe you.
No, he's the president. He used to be the head of the KGB or something like that.
I don't know.
Some shit.
Down here.
Yeah, we're down here.
Is one of these things let me jump in it?
That's probably my favorite part of N64 is not knowing, or of Mario 64, not knowing which paintings you can jump into.
Yeah. I think I just tried all of them. I think it's just those two.
Any final thoughts?
I feel like I finally hit a wall in Mario 64 where there's like less stars that are easily attainable than I need.
We only need
continue.
13 stars more.
Yeah.
Which is not impossible.
No, it's not. But like we've basically already cleared up all the ones that are easy for me to do that.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't spend much time in Boo's Mansion.
I think we got 2 stars from Boo's Mansion.
I think we got yeah, okay. I just like it didn't occur to me until replaying it this time, like how much I rely upon completely skipping like basically every level on this floor. Like I don't really like this one very much, but I completely hate the other snow level and like the Little Big Island or whatever the fuck.
Little Big Island 3.
Yeah. So that's that.
That's that. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Bye.